story. How he loved her oh so much. All the charm she did possess. This did happen once upon a time. Things were not so complex. And how he worshipped the ground she walked. And when he looked in her eyes, he became obsessed. My love is like a storybook story, but it's as real as the feelings I feel. My love is like a storybook story, but it's as real as the feelings I feel. It's as real as the feelings I feel. My love is like a storybook story, but it's as real as the feelings I feel. My love is like a storybook story.
All rise, please, for the beautiful Dalia.
It's as real as the feelings I feel. It's as real as the feelings I feel.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who gives this stunningly beautiful bride away on this perfect, perfect day?
We do. We do.
Give her kisses on the cheek.
Double kisses.
Give this gentleman kisses on the lips. Just kidding. A handshake will be nice, though. Nelson, help Dalia right up here. And everyone relax and have a seat and enjoy the ceremony. You two stand right up here in front of me. Stop right there. Get a little bit closer to each other, but facing me. Facing me. Good, good, good. Now I want us to do something, all of us together in this little chapel. I want us to, first of all, I got Kleenex right here for you, all ready to go. You ready? Right. And I pass out a bunch too for everybody. I want us to take a big deep breath. Everybody in the room. Big deep breath. And let it out. Realize why we're here today. Because it really is, my love, is like a storybook story. It started off with that Princess Bride wedding thing. A whole fairy tale of a wedding. There's always a fairy tale going on at a wedding, isn't there? That little finding the handsome prince, the beautiful princess, finding the love of your life, living happily ever after, finding your soulmate. All of those things are in the atmosphere right here at a wedding, right? And we always think those aren't true stories. We always think that they're fairy tales by definition are fiction, right? I think they're stories of the truth that's inside of all of us. That we're hardwired to find the love of your life. You're supposed to meet your handsome prince. You're supposed to meet your fairy tale princess, right? You're supposed to live happily ever after, right? And all those stories end the same way. Love prevails. But they always end on this day. They end on the wedding day. When really, the real adventure starts now. This is the beginning of the next chapter for the two of you. This next chapter called marriage. And you're here inviting, and everybody got an invitation. Welcome. We're RSVP'd. We showed up, came all the way from Florida and Washington to be here with us today. And we got an invitation for a wedding. We thought that was it, a wedding, right? But we really got it wrong. We got an invitation for so much more than that. We got an invitation to show up for life today. Because I guarantee you, everybody in the house here looked up at the sky and said, wow, what a beautiful day for a wedding, right? Even though it's a little hot, but still. At least it's not humid like Florida, okay? So, we really and truly decided, even if it was raining today, we would have said, Dalia, rain's good luck on a wedding day.
Exactly.
Because all of us together, collectively, decided we're just going to look for the best today. When they played that Princess Bride theme and we all started laughing and the doors open and you walked down the aisle and we saw the look on Nelson's face and the look on your face and you already started thinking, am I going to start crying today? And the emotion came up, the love came up, we all started feeling that and we all felt the very best. We saw the very best that's inside of all of us. Because what are we looking at? Unconditional love, right? And it's a reminder of who we all are at our very core. That one thing that connects us all together, true love. Unconditional love. Doesn't matter what state you grew up in, red state, blue state, doesn't matter. We resonate with the truth when we see it, when we feel it, when we hear it. That's what we're doing on a wedding day. And you're inviting, another invitation, and you RSVP, thank goodness, are inviting the love of your life to join you in all that you are, in all that you have. Let me take those big flowers because I want you to relax a little bit. Hold those for me. Thank you.
I'm sweating.
Yeah, and you can hold each other's hands and sweat on each other. There you go. So you're inviting the love of your life to join you in all that you are, all that you have, all that you hope to have. And I know this. I know marriage is a covenant of promise. I had to work it in. Covenant of promises written on the pages of our hearts. Covenant that says, hey, I have no idea where the rest of my life might take me. But I do know this one thing, and I know it with all my heart and soul. I want you to go there with me, right? Because life promises none of us perfect health or wealth or fame. But the promises that you two make to each other in front of your friends and family here are promises that in the best of times, in your moments of highest achievement, Nelson, the love of your life will be there with you. She'll be there for you. And in the worst of times, right, Dalia?
That's right.
That same guy, the love of your life, he'll be there with you, he'll be there for you. Because right now you're holding onto your loved one's hand, right? And they're holding onto your hand right back, but with a grasp that says, listen, I am your greatest fan. I'm the firmest believer in who you are, more importantly, in who you can be. And in your race to achieve your purpose, your goals, your dreams, your desires, your passions in this lifetime, guess what? I will be that voice, I will be that voice, I will be that voice on the sidelines, yelling, go for it, you can do it, I believe in you.
Touchdown!
Right? I gotta tell you, I love those 4 words, the most empowering words in any language. I believe in you, right? We always agree it's done unto you as you believe. I believe that so strongly. I believe in you, and a relationship changes everything. I believe in you means that person holding on your hand right now knows the magnificence of you even when you don't know it for yourself. Come on, let's get real. Every now and then our self-esteem gets a little low, our self-worth gets a little shaky. I believe in you means that person holding on your hand knows the you don't show to anyone else but them and yourself. And they fell in love with that you. And I'm a firm believer that it's our imperfections, and we all have a bunch, that make us absolutely perfect for another human being. Now, never been to a wedding, didn't use that Corinthians verse. Love is patient, love is kind. Gotta tell you, 21st century version would be all different, wouldn't it? It'd be love is crazy, love is blind. Because Corinthians had no idea about Facebook, Twitter, online dating, or MySpace. MySpace, not even around anymore, I don't think, is it? But it brought you two together, right? After all those years of knowing each other, growing up in high school and all that stuff, your brothers and sisters, all that stuff, all commingled, lost touch with each other, went your separate ways, found each other on MySpace, and a friendship started, okay? There was just a little crack of the door that was just open, a little bit, to just beginning that friendship. That just grew into a relationship, that grew into an exclusive relationship, that grew into now a marriage with all your friends and family here watching. Guess what? Every wrong turn you thought you took, every mistake you thought you made in life, and we all have them, oh gosh, I wish I could take it back, do it over again, I'd do it all different. No. It brought you to stand right where you're standing, holding onto the hands of the love of your life. If one thing had been different, we wouldn't have been here today. So in my mind, there are no mistakes when we're on our authentic life's journey. And this is the next chapter in that authentic journey for the two of you. This next chapter called what? Called marriage. So with that in mind, I want you to face each other, and I want you to speak these words now to each other after me. To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
In joy and celebration.
In joy and celebration.
In love and understanding.
In love and understanding.
I pledge you my faith.
I pledge you my faith.
No, pledge. You have to say pledge.
I pledge you my faith.
That's right. Now, wonderful. The rings that we're about to exchange are symbols, right? Symbols of an unbroken circle, without a beginning, without an end, just like the two of you coming together today as husband and wife. I know that's the big idea, Dalia, but I got to say, way more importantly, you already know this because you've been together the last 7 years. You've already, by the way, outlasted most couples. So, so may your love for one another just continue to grow and continue to be wise and pure and eternal. Do you have a ring for this beautiful young lady?
There you go.
Wonderful. Nelson, place that beautiful ring on Dalia's hand and repeat after me with this beautiful, expensive ring. I thee wed.
I thee wed.
But say it to her, otherwise we'll get married now. With a promise.
With the promise.
That my love will grow stronger.
That my love will go stronger.
Throughout the years.
Throughout the years.
Good job. Dalia, your turn. Place your beautiful ring on his hand and repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
as a token and a pledge
as a token and a pledge
of our love for each other,
of our love for each other,
with the promise
with the promise
that my love will never fade,
that my love will never fade,
and I will always be as cute and sexy as today.
and I'll always be
I put that part in for Nelson. We have a little deal going. Yeah. Now, I know you have some vows that you've written for each other.
Yes.
Who would like to go first?
him.
Him. You'd like to go first. There you go, Nelson.
Just without classes, it's not going to be fun. Dalia, as the cliche says, you showed up when I was least expecting you. I shudder at the thought that we might never have met again. The day we met, I knew I was complete. I intended to always love you. I intend to always love you, hold you, share the rest of my life, and grow old with you. These are my promises. I promise to always be there when you have troubles and be your crying shoulder. I promise to be the most dependable person in your life. I promise to always be there when you need me. I promise you that laughter will always be commonplace in our house and to try to always keep that gleam in your eyes. I will listen hard to your advice and suggestions. I promise to do my best to age gracefully, in body and soul, and to not become too cranky an old man. I promise that I will cherish all of my time with you. I promise to lead and follow accordingly and to keep our relationship in good balance. At a moment like this, I know we're both a little scared, and I pray every day to be strong. And every step I take, I know that I'm not alone, and I am grateful you are with me. I'm not afraid because I know that storybook loves always have a happy ending.
All right, give it up for him. Come on.
She's crying for me. Okay. It's like you read mine before you did.
No, I did not.
I have always believed I would find you. When I was a little girl, I always dreamed of who my prince would be. I wanted him to be the typical, tall, dark, and handsome stranger that would protect me, bring me flowers, and vow to love me forever. What I didn't expect was for that stranger to have a familiar face. I didn't expect you. We grew up in the same neighborhood. We had the same friends. We like most of the same things. We even almost have the same birthday. I believe that God put us on this earth for each other. You are the person that knows my soul better than anyone else. Your imperfections are perfect to me. I can't imagine growing old with anyone but you. Where you are is where I will always want to be. For 7 years, you have been my best friend. With great joy, I have made you happy. With deep remorse, I have made you sad. Through all of this, I have never faltered in believing with all of my heart there's only you in my life. Instructions are never included with our kind of love. They vary with the strength of one's ability to see, the measure of one's selective blindness, and the limit of one's mercy and the intensity of one's desire. I'm almost done, I promise. So then, I promise to buy cheese for you and always leave you the last piece. I promise to communicate my feelings with you and to never assume that you can read my mind. I promise that our spirits will always stay young, even when our bodies fail to do so. I promise to keep learning with you as times change. I promise to always have your back, but especially in the zombie apocalypse. I promise to kiss you as often as possible and always before bed. I promise that I will love you for all of my life.
Awesome. I love when people do their vows, because it just brings the whole thing alive. It makes it personal. It gives us a little snapshot into your relationship, and even the weird things like the zombie apocalypse and the random cheese. I think those are great. Those are awesome. But really and truly, what I got from that was the part where about you fell in love with each other's souls, and I love that. Because think about that, everyone. Our souls don't know black or white, gay or straight, lesbian, Christian, Buddhist, nothing. We just know love. And that's what you saw in each other. That's what brought you together. And right now, all of us are connected because of that love. We really are, right now in this moment. Because all of us are looking at ourselves in the mirror. believe it or not, even though we don't look as cute and excited and happy and emotional as they are. We're looking at ourselves in a mirror of ourselves on our best day, our very best day. Because none of us gets any bigger or brighter or more full of love or hope or light and positive energy than two people on a wedding day, pledging that unconditional love. So it's a reminder, a wake-up call. Hello, you're not the only magnificent people in this room. We all actually have that magnificence inside because we all have the ability to accept each other just the way we are and love each other. And imagine what an amazing change that would make for the whole world if everyone just loved each other in that essence of acceptance, the way you two are right now. Not changing anything, not doing anything, just promising to be your best and show up as your best. Right? Awesome. Thank you for reminding us, and thank you for bringing us into your world today, that love world, that storybook world, that Princess Bride world, that we all, and I really think that that's really the reality, that everything else that tells us that we're less than, that we're not enough, is really the fantasy, that this is the reality, that we are love. So thank you, because I feel blessed to be here, and I think that we're all blessed. And I want to do a brief blessing before we go. If it's comfortable for you, bow your head, close your eyes. But right now, feel the powerful presence in this room, whose language is love. That one thing we all agree on is God is love. I say love is God. It works both ways. And God is love showing up as Nelson and Dalia today. And right now in this moment, we know one thing. And that is that their home is filled with nothing but joy and love and laughter, and patience and kindness and respect, perfect health, forgiveness, and prosperity for each other. We know all your friends and family. This isn't all of them. Those that are here, those that could not be here with us today, those that have gone before and are here with us in spirit as your guardian angels. They're all given the strength to support you in your lifetime journey of love together. And we just want to say thank you, O Lord, for this perfect day you've given to Nelson and Dalia on their wedding day. Amen. Amen. Here's my favorite part of the whole thing, guys. By the power vested in me by this crazy great state of Nevada, and you know it's crazy, it is my privilege to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your beautiful bride, Nelson. Nelson, walk your beautiful bride down the aisle. Give her your arm. One more time, guys. Give it up for them.